Taking antibiotics, without the prescription, bad idea. Let us know more in this aspect. The first very important fact that needs to be cleared is that antibiotics are solely meant for bacterial control. Do remember, the use of antibiotics for viral diseases would be of no use. Considering an example, causative organism for the common cold are mostly the viruses. Taking antibiotics for it makes no difference. As we can see here, in this picture where a man had taken antibiotic for cold without the doctor's consent, and when it seemed not to cure, he went to the doctor, and the doctor clarifies the facts. Antibiotics work for most people but not for all. It's not true that the same antibiotic will work for all individuals. Why that difference? Does it due to genetical variations? Genetics does not play a role in antibiotic resistance, but overexposure to antibiotics makes the individual's bacterial microbiome more prone to become resistant to it. Resistance. How does antibiotic resistance occur? In a few parts, where people do poultry or animal husbandry business, they use antibiotics to avoid the spread of diseases among them. As the bacterial diseases spread within the mass, people tend to avoid it by giving antibiotic dosage. Antibiotics kill most of the bacteria, but few due to mutation becomes resistant. The survived bacteria multiplies through reproduction. The next phase of it is spread. As the microorganisms are omnipresent, it occupies every corner. Through food, the surface-present resistant bacteria can be introduced into the body. The later impact of it is the failure of an individual to fight against bacterial diseases. This is the overall representation of the antibiotic resistant spread. Here this man with injury going through severe pain, even though he was prescribed antibiotics. The reason behind it is, when there is a wound, bacteria tend to grow more in the wounded areas and that accelerates the pain. In those conditions antibiotics will be prescribed. If the bacteria in the wounded area are resistant to antibiotics, it tends to multiply. Therefore it's necessary to avoid bacterial infection in the wounded area. Bacterial infection due to antibiotic-resistant bacteria is dangerous. Thus, the antibiotics will be helpless in case of resistant bacteria. Let's see the global scenario of antibiotic resistance. In the coming years, this will become a global crisis. The day is not far. According to the survey, it has been reported that India tops the list of countries with the highest antibiotic resistance. Awareness in this aspect is essential to avoid future obstacles. So it's the responsibility of every country to enlighten about the serious impact of antibiotic resistance, and to educate the population concerning the use of antibiotics. What is the estimation of WHO on antibiotic resistance? WHO, considering the importance of antibiotics, warns that antibiotic resistance will be the global threat in the future, and highlights the significance of creating awareness in this aspect. In many places, antibiotics are often misused in people by taking without professional oversight. Antibiotics are also given as growth promoters in animals, or used to prevent diseases in healthy animals. So WHO states these dangerous acts give a tremendous way for bacteria to mutate, and to become resistant. It's just hard even to imagine the world without antibiotics. True, the population fails to fight harmful bacteria by an antibiotic. In the future, a growing number of infections that we can control today with the help of antibiotics, diseases like pneumonia, tuberculosis, gonorrhea, salmonellosis, will become extremely hard tomorrow. Increase your immune power by maintaining a healthy diet by including natural immune stimulators in your diet. Do not use antibiotics as a growth promoter or as an immunostimulant. Take-home message. Consult experts about what antimicrobial should be used against the particular disease. Use prescribed antimicrobials at a prescribed dose, and complete the prescribed course for any antimicrobials. Signing off by Team SciMist. If you like the video, please like, share, and for more scientific info do subscribe to our channel.